Reddies from Henderson State University. Fans, at this time we ask you to please rise or remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And now let's meet our starting lineups. First, for our visitors from Henderson State, a 6'2" sophomore guard from Monticello, Arkansas, number 2, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. A 6'2" freshman guard from Arkadelphia, Arkansas, number 3, James Elkus. A 6'4" junior guard from Mount Pleasant, Texas, number 11, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. A 6'6" junior forward from Pflugerville, Texas, number 15, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍𝗓. And a 6'5" senior guard from Houston, Texas, number 20, 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗍𝗓. The Rays are coached by assistant coach.
Back here at Stillman Fieldhouse as we get set for this afternoon's ball game. Let's take a look at your starters for you. For Henderson State, they will start at guard, a 5'9" junior out of Jackson, Mississippi, KJ Sykes. At guard, a 6'4" junior out of Mount Pleasant, Texas, 𝗂𝗑𝗓𝗓 Oko. At forward, a 6'6" junior out of Pflugerville, Texas, Tyson Wybrew. And at guard, a 6'5" senior out of Houston, Texas, Xavier Owens. And then at forward, a 6'8" junior out of Little Rock, Arkansas, Creed Williamson. We'll get to start for the Reddies. They are coached by Jimmy Eggers in his 11th season as the head coach of the Reddies. Of course, UAM coached by Chad Tapp in his 5th year. They will start at guard, John Carlos Valdez. At guard, Isaac Jackson. Josh Smith will be the forward. Jacob Zinnon a guard, and Ashton Price, the guard, will be our starters. So no changes in the offensive lineup for Coach Tapp. We just need to make sure that Isaac, John Carlos, and Ashton, if they could all have some good games here, we'd be in the ball game.
Yeah, and we need to make sure Josh can stay in the game, not get in foul trouble.
All right, both teams have been introduced onto the floor. Glad you're with us on this Valentine's Day, Saturday, February 14th. As we're set to go, waiting for the officials to step in and tip it up.
Maybe Jacob will have a good three-point shooting day today.
Josh Smith center jump for the Weevils, and Tyson Wybrew for the Reddies. As this officiating crew says we're ready to go, the opening tips up is going to be controlled by the Weevils as Isaac Jackson chases it down. Almost went out of bounds.
That's what I thought.
All right, right off the bat, Henderson State will knock it out of bounds in the front court for the Weevils. As that was Xavier Owens got a hand on it. Weevils inbound there on the baseline in front of the Reddies bench. They get it in. Ashton. Off to John Carlos. John Carlos now to Isaac. They try to go inside to Smith. Ball batted away, knocked loose. And the Reddies forced the first turnover of the ball game. They'll have it here in the front court. James 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 got the start instead of KJ Sykes, and just like that, boom, they hit a basket. I was looking down. Who hit it?
Owens.
Owens. 2-0 in favor of Henderson State. Weevils back in the front court. They get it off to Price. Ashton with 12 to shoot. Trying to drive to the elbow. Picked up his dribble. Down to 8 to shoot. To Zinnin. Now to Isaac. Isaac drives. Has a shot blocked. Gets it back. Throws up a prayer. It's no good. And Henderson State leads it 2-0. And they've got the ball, and another three-pointer on the way this time. And that's going to be 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠😓 with it. Who hit that one? Owens again. All 5 points for Henderson State coming from Owens. Weevils looking for their first basket. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Xavier Owens. Weevils will inbound with 20 on the shot clock, right in front of the Henderson State bench. Ashton Price will trigger it in. Get it into Josh. Josh came outside the lane. Now he's going to work his way to the elbow with the dribble. Inside the paint. Goes up with a shot. Forces it up. It's no good. It comes off. Rebound. Pulled down there by 𝗗𝗚𝗏. Quickly down the floor. Henderson State. They go inside the paint. Ball knocked away. Saved by Henderson State. They'll reset their offense. Weevils in a man-to-man. They'll hand it off out front to Wesley. Wesley leaves it out there to 𝗗𝗏𝗏. 𝗗𝗏𝗏 pulls up. His shot blocked by Isaac Jackson, taken out of the air. Isaac leaves it with Price. Price goes baseline, lost a handle on it. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Henderson State.
Coach Tapp was still complaining about the last non-foul call on Josh on this end.
5-0. Henderson State leads it. 17:49 to play. Here's Isaac along the baseline. Somehow he got it to go in traffic.
I was just going to say, how does he get that shot off?
Isaac's his first 2 points of the ball game. 5-2 now. Henderson State leads it by 3. They're back in the front court. 𝗗𝗗𝗏𝗏𝗏 gives it up in the right corner over to Wesley. Top of the key now. It comes to 𝗗𝗚𝗏𝗏. 𝗗𝗚𝗏𝗏 back to Wesley. He goes to the free throw line. Back to 𝗗𝗗𝗏𝗏. 8 to shoot. 𝗗𝗗𝗏𝗏 fade away from 12 is good. Coach's son, James 𝗗𝗗𝗏𝗏, knocks it down. Back to a 5-point lead for Henderson State. 7-2. We approach 17 minutes to play in the half. Zinnin to Jackson. Jackson off to Valdez. Down along the baseline to Ashton. Ashton, he'll back up. Fire a 14-foot jumper from the baseline, and it's good. Ashton, his first 2 of the game. 7-4 on the other end. A quick drive to the basket, no good. Rebound. Valdez chased it down in the corner. 16:40 left to play here in the first half. Weevils down by 3. Valdez gives it up to Zinnin. Jacob now inside to Smith. Josh had trouble holding on to it. He'll get it in the corner to Jackson. Isaac drives, tries a reverse, hit the bottom of the backboard. The Reddies have the rebound coming down the other way. That's Owens in the paint, tries a reverse. His shot's no good, but a foul called. I believe it's going to be on Josh Smith. See what they call the foul on. Yep. Josh is going to pick up the personal, his first team foul. And it's going to send to the free throw line Owens, Xavier Owens. He's got 5 of their 7 points here in the first half so far. He'll be shooting 2 shots here. First one's on the way, good. As a team, Henderson State shoots 69% from the free throw line. Owens is a 72% free throw shooter on the year. He made the first one, second one. He takes his time there at the line. Second one's on the way, and it's good. Got them both to go. Back to a 5-point lead for Henderson State. Owens will go sit down. Checking in for them is Hunter McNails. Weevils down by 5. Back into the front court. Isaac And now they're going to call a whistle away from the basketball, and a foul going to be called against the Weevils, it looks like.
I think they called it on Ashton.
Foul charge number 12.
No, they called it on Isaac. His first personal.
They're going to look at it.
Let's see if it was a flagrant. He threw his elbow. Came around with his elbow. So they're going to check it and see if it's a flagrant foul or not. 16:09 left to play here in the first half. And I mean, we've seen Isaac turn with that move 1,000 times this year.
Oh, yeah. But the official that made the call immediately said, we're going to look at it. Look at you.
9-4. Henderson State leads it by 5. 16:09 left to play. Coach Midlet coming stealing our hot tamales.
Yeah, he did. He keeps telling me, he don't know I'm the one eating all of them. He said, make sure you get some of that now. He told me that before the game and just then.
All right, they're still looking at it over there. Hey, next week we travel. We're on the road. We take our final Oklahoma trip. Thursday it'll be at Weatherford at Southwest Oklahoma, 5:30 and 7:30, and then Saturday we'll be at Northwest Oklahoma, 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock tip-off times on Saturdays. If you want to make the trip with us, that's fine. I'd be glad to have you tag along out there. And if not, we'll keep it right here to the radio. We'll have the broadcast for you on KHBM.
I'll have to find me a radio because I'll turn down the invitation to tag along.
Ball on the ballot.
Called on Isaac Jackson.
Just a regular foul.
Yep. So it'll be his first, second team foul. Again, we've got 16:09 left to play here in the first half. Reddies have led it the entire time. Their biggest lead's been 5, and that's where we are right now at 9-4. And we've seen the Weevils have been trying to go inside to Josh, but hadn't had much success.
No, he's catching it too far away from the lane. And then when he starts trying to make a move, they double team him. He has to get rid of it.
All right, we come out of the official timeout. A couple of substitutes for Henderson State. Jabari West is into the ball game. I've got Jamel Wesley into the game. Also out there for them is Xavier Oko. Off the bench, Hunter McNailms and KJ Sykes. For the Weevils, it is Valdez, Price, Zinnon, Smith, and Jackson on the floor. All right. Well, that takes the crowd out of it, too, won't it, when they start playing like that?
Yeah, they did.
Henderson State into the front court. Sykes out front. Going to give it up there to Wesley. Wesley now off to West. West, he'll leave it out front with Oko. Keep it on the perimeter. This team hadn't even attempted 1,000 three-pointers this season, so they try to work it inside a lot. There's a three-pointer on the way, and it's good. Boy, I talked them into that.
Yeah, you did.
They don't shoot as many threes as most teams do.
He looked pretty good shooting it.
Weevils down by 8. 12-4. Back in the front court. Valdez off to Zinnon. 13 to shoot to get it to Isaac. He's open for a 3, and he nails it. Isaac, he's got 5. Quickly, Henderson State back down the floor. 12-7 now. Weevils down by 5. There's a drive down the left side of the lane. Ball knocked out of the hands, and they're going to call a foul, reach-in foul on Jacob Zinnon.
Man.
It looked like he got all ball from our spot.
And we were headed to the other end easily.
All right, at the free throw line for Henderson State is going to be Xavier Oko. Oko will be shooting 2 shots. It's 12-7. Henderson State leads it by 5 here with 15:05 to play. Oko gets the first one to go. He'll have one more opportunity. Owens is going to check back in for Henderson State. And who's going out? Jamel Wesley will go out. So he went from a 5'6" guy to a 6'3" guy.
I was going to say that was a pretty good trade.
Second free throw's up. This one's off the rim, no good. Oko misses the second one, but they've got a 6-point lead. 13-7. Weevils back in the front court. Valdez throws it away. It's stolen out there by McNailms. McNailms goes coast to coast. He'll put it up, no good. And a foul going to be called against the Weevils. See who they call the foul on. It became over the top. Foul goes on Isaac. That's going to be his second personal. Fourth team foul against the Weevils here in the first half already, with McNailms going to the free throw line. McNail's free throw is up, goes in. He's got 4 in the ball game. Stretches them out to a 7-point lead. Now into the game for Henderson State. It's going to be Gray Garrison as Oko goes out. Second free throw on the way. It is good by McNailms. So 15-7, an 8-point lead for Henderson State. 14:42 to play here in the half. Lamont Jackson checked in, along with Felix Smedgeback for the Weevils. Price down the right side of the lane, outside Smedgeback for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, Henderson State's McNailms.
They fumbled it out of bounds.
He fumbled it out. So the Weevils will get it back with 14:26 to play. Lamont Jackson will trigger it in for the Weevils. Waiting for the official to hand Lamont the basketball. Finally he does. Going to try to get it into Josh. Josh had it knocked out of his hands, but they say it was last touched by Jabari West. So the Weevils will try to inbound it again, this time on the sideline. Isaac had to go sit down picking up those 2 fouls, didn't he?
Yeah, he might have to sit for a while, too.
Ashton Price out deep on the left wing. Ashton pulls up. Jumper from 16, good. Ashton Price. He's got 4 here in the first half. The Weevils down by 6 now. 15-9. KJ Sykes gets it off to Owens for the Reddies. Almost throws it away. Owens chases it back down. They got lucky there, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. We had 2 guys that should have had a chance to get it.
Sykes fires a quick 3. It's no good. Long rebound. Is going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Henderson State as Jabari West got a hand on it. 13:45 to play here in the first half. It is 15-9. Henderson State leads it. All right. John Carlos will check back in, and Zenon goes and sits down. So we've got Lamont Jackson, Price, Smedgeback, Valdez, and Smith on the floor for the Weevils. Smedgeback gives it up to Price, and there's going to be a pushing foul from behind against Henderson State's Gray Garrison. Going to be his first team foul.
Wow, they played a long time without getting a foul call.
13:29 to play in the half. And the Weevils are going to turn it over. An over and back as it went off the hands of Lamont Jackson.
I just don't understand. That's unbelievable that you can't catch that inbounds pass.
15-9. Henderson State leads it. Bryson Harrison's going to check in now for the Weevils. Or Bryson Hammond make it. Will check in for the Weevils. Josh Smith will go sit down. Henderson State. They go in the left corner to West. West goes down low. That's to Garrison. Garrison brings it back out front to Sykes. TJ guarded out there by Smedgeback. Pulls up, fade away from the elbows. Good. KJ Sykes. His first 2. They lead it by 8 again. Match the biggest lead. Here's Ashton trying to drive in the paint. He's going to be fouled on the floor, as the foul is going to go against Garrison.
Second team foul.
Gray Garrison, his second team foul as well. Weevils need a basket. We're down by 8.
Exactly. We hadn't scored in a while.
17-9. We're under 13 minutes to play here in the first half. And now a whistle and a foul against Henderson State for holding on. This is going to be on 15, Tyson Whitebrew.
I think they're holding Ashton every time he tries to get the ball.
Ashton, fade away from 16, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Henderson State. We'll get it back, and another opportunity. They're going to put 20 on the shot clock for the Weevils. We'll inbound on the baseline once again. Valdez looking to get it in, gets it into Price. Ashton. Cross-court pass to Valdez. Open three on the way. It will not go. Rebound. Henderson State pulls it down. Jabari West gets it. West ahead to Sykes. KJ takes it down the floor. Going to lost the handle on it. It's going to be out of bounds off of Sykes. Well, the Weevils get it back.
I can't believe it got through there without getting touched.
17-9, and it's been sloppy on both ends.
Yeah, not much real flow going on.
Price will have it now for the Weevils. Off to Valdez. Valdez to Smedgeback, deep on the right wing. Smedgeback guarded there by Owens. Goes to Valdez in the corner on the right side. Now to Hammond. Backs out to Valdez. Off the dribble for three, and it's good. Giancarlo. His first three of the game, and it's 17-12. Second three for the Weevils. 12 minutes left to play now in the first half. Sykes leaves it out front. Three-pointer on the way is good, and that's going to be Hunter McNabb. McNabb, his second three off the bench. They lead it by 8 again. There's a flash for a steal. Ball's going to go out of bounds off of Sykes, so the Weevils will maintain possession, but not before we have a timeout. 20-12. Henderson State leads it by 8. 11:44 to play in the half. We're back in just a moment.
University of Arkansas at Monticello. Success starts with strong support on and off the field. That's why UAM trusts Mainline Health to provide primary care and behavioral health services for its students and staff. From wellness visits to mental well-being, we are here to keep the Boll Weevils strong. And the best part is, you never have to leave campus. Wellness is a team sport, and we are proud to be a part of your team.
Ryburn Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
12. Henderson State leads it by 8. They have led the entire first half. And let's tell you why. Here's the shooting numbers for you. Henderson State 6 of 9. That's 67%. They've made 3 3-pointers already. And they're 5 of 6 from the free throw line. The Weevils 5 of 11 from the floor. They've made 2 3-pointers, but have not shot a free throw here in the first half. Rebounding, that's even, 5-5. Henderson State with 1 offensive, 4 defensive. Weevils, 0 offensive rebounds and 5 defensive rebounds. Turnovers are 4 for UAM and 2 for Henderson State. Smedgeback, Valdez, Hammond, Lamont Jackson, and Ashton Price on the floor for the Weevils. Ashton goes down on the right side, all the way to the baseline, throws up a shot, and it's good. Ashton there on the baseline working hard to get the shot off. He's got 6 here in the half, and the Weevils are down by 6. 20-14. There's a flash for a steal. Ashton comes away with it down the floor. He'll go coast to coast in the lane. He's going to be fouled as he goes up for the shot, and I tell you what, I believe that was Weidler really took a swat at him, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he ought to made a bounce pass to Lamont on the right side, but we'll take him shooting free throws, I guess.
Yep. Ashton at the line. His first free throw is on the way. Bounces around and comes off no good.
Oh, that's kind of unusual.
He's normally an 80% free throw shooter.
Normally he's making it.
109 of 137 coming into today's game. For Ashton, his second one. It's on the way, and it is good. All right. 20-15. Weevils down by 5. Henderson State with it. Elgas off to Owens. Owens swings it right side over to Wesley. Wesley has it knocked out of his hands by Lamont Jackson. Picked up by Ashton. Ashton will take it into the paint. Has it stripped out of his hands. And they're going to call a jump ball, though. Wow. The jump ball call. It'll belong to the Reddies on the alternating possession.
I think he should have passed it again. I think he had Lamont open on the left side that time. Or, well, I won't say open, but they were going to converge on him, so.
20-15. Henderson State with a 5-point lead. 10:45 to play here in the first half. Oko for the Reddies. Gives it up to West. Underneath, they get it to Owens in the paint. Got away with a travel. They'll get it back outside now to Wesley. Back to Owens. Owens with the dribble, working there against Smedgeback. Pulls up just aside along the free throw line, and he'll nail it.
He's pretty good.
Xavier Owens going to give him 7, making 9 in the ball game for him. 22-15. Weevils go to Hammond down in the low blocks. Bryson gives it back out to Valdez on the wing, left side. Valdez around the screen, bounce pass to Hammond in the lane, back out front to Price for 3. Ashton's 3 is in and out, no good. Rebound saved by Hammonds, back to Price inside the lane. Hammonds has it knocked out of his hands, and it's going to go off of his leg and out of bounds.
That's got to be a foul. I mean, they knocked him to the floor. That's got to be a foul.
22-15. Henderson State leads it by 7. We've got just under 10 minutes left to play. Coach Tapp can't believe it either. He's over there holding his hands up.
I promise you. If that's not a foul, we're not going to get one.
So on the floor is Felix Smedgeback, Ashton Price, Lamont Jackson, Bryson Hammond, and Giancarlo Valdez. Out front, the Reddies have it. They get it to Owens. Owens trying to drive against Hammond, backs up behind the arc. A three-pointer on the way, no good. The rebound, Felix trying to save it in. And they're going to have a whistle and a foul called against Henderson State for pushing Smedgeback on his way out. His first, 4th team foul, make it the 5th team foul against Henderson State. Yeah, the 5th team foul. Neither team in the bonus yet with 9:34 left to play in the half. Weevils down by 7. Carlos gives it up. John Carlos has now over to Price out on the left wing. Henderson State stays in a man-to-man. They get it to Lamont. Lamont back to Price. Out here deep in the front court. Takes it over on the left wing. 8 to shoot. Lamont with it in his hands. Lamont with the dribble. Pulls up at the elbow. Running jumper, no good. Rebound pulled down by Henderson State's McNailms. Ahead to Elgas. Back to McNailms in the lane. He misses the layup. Price with the rebound for the Weevils. Ashton pulled down the rebound. We need a basket, though.
Bad.
22-15. Weevils down by 7. Smedgeback gives it to Price. Ashton at the top of the key. Back to Lamont. Lamont had it knocked out of his hands. And they're going to end up calling a foul against Henderson State's James Elkins. He was flashing for the steal against Lamont Jackson and got him with the body.
Yeah, he did.
Kind of bailed us out, too. The shot clock was...
I wasn't real sure he was going to call it, but he did bump him pretty good.
Jacob Zinnen's going to check back into the game. Ashton's going to get a breather. So we got Smedgeback, Lamont Jackson, Valdez, Zinnen, and Hammond on the floor for the Weevils. Lamont off to Smedgeback. Now to Zinnen. Zinnen looking. Goes to Hammond outside the lane on the right side. Hammond puts it on the floor, spins in the lane, left-handed hook shot, rims out, no good. Smedgeback got the rebound. He's tied up, and the alternating possession will stay with the Weevils. Good hustle by Felix to get in on the rebound.
Yes, real good.
So UAM will inbound, trailing by 7. 8:21 to play here in the first half. 22-15 our score. Valdez to Zinnin. Jacob along the baseline, throws it away, trying to get it back to Hammond. The outlet pass down the floor for the Reddies, put it up and in good. And 𝗗𝗜𝗏𝗗𝗥, they run the floor in transition and get the basket to go.
I don't know why Zinnin didn't shoot it.
Weevils back in the front court, down by 9 now. The biggest deficit of the half, and they'll throw it away. Actually, Valdez was standing out of bounds when he caught it. 7:56 left to play in the first half. It is 24-15. Henderson State leads it by 9. We're back in a moment.
Monticello, our small, friendly environment means professors can focus on getting to know each student personally. With 70 clubs and organizations, 10 sports teams, and convenient campus housing, students get an experience that lasts a lifetime. Come see why you belong at UAM.
𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
At UA Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice for you.
(24-15). Henderson State leads it by 9. That's their biggest lead here in the half. The Reddies, 8 of 13, 62% from the floor. They're 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. That's 60%, and 5 of 6 from the line. Weevils, 6 of 16. That's 38%. 2 of 5 from beyond the arc, 40%. 1 of 2 from the line. We've out-rebounded them 9-7, but we turned it over 7 times. They've only turned it over 4. And Isaac Jackson got in foul trouble early. He's been sitting.
I don't think he's played but about 4 minutes.
5 minutes is all he played there in the first half. All right, Henderson State will have it out of the timeout. Sykes gives it up out front to Wesley. Wesley off to Jakari West. West spins, puts a 14-foot jumper on the way. It's no good. Rebound going to be tipped out of bounds. They said last touch by Lamont Jackson. It looked like McNail's got away with coming over the back of Lamont. And that's what Coach Tapp's talking about.
And he's wondering why this referee right in front of him didn't call it instead of this guy all the way across the floor.
There's Hammond going to knock it out of bounds. This time, Henderson State will inbound it in front of the UAM bench instead of on the baseline. KJ Sykes will trigger it in. Valdez knocks it out this time. They're having trouble inbounding. Valdez knocked it out of the hands of Oko that time. All right. They finally get it in. Oko gives it up to Sykes. He'll fire a quick 3. It's no good. Valdez gets the rebound for the Boll Weevils. 24-15. Weevils down by 9. It's been a while since we scored. Valdez off to Zinnin. Jacob back out to Valdez. Now to Smedgeback out deep on the right wing. To Valdez. He'll travel along the baseline. Out front to Zinnin. Spots for 3. In and out. No good. West with the rebound for Henderson State. Ahead to Sykes. Sykes back to West. Jakari going to give it up out there. They'll give it to Oko for 3. He misses that one, and Lamont Jackson goes high to get a rebound for the Boll Weevils. Still 24-15. Neither team scored. Weevils almost throw it away. Valdez chases it down. Down to Lamont. Lamont off to Valdez. 12 to shoot for the Weevils. As Valdez still way out on the floor. Go to Smedgeback on the right wing, down to Hammond inside. Hammond goes strong, and he's going to be fouled on his way up to the hoop by Jabari West. It's going to be the second on Jabari.
Foul charge number
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the 7th team foul. Bryson's going to get to go to the free throw line.
Number 25, Bryson Hammond.
Bryson? All right, tell you his numbers on the year. Well, he's 1 of 2 from the line coming into
Say
this
he
game.
hadn't shot many.
His first one is on the way, and it is good.
Oh, my.
Check it in.
Makes the first one.
Xavier Owens, number 21.
Owens will check back into the ball game for Henderson State. Jabari West will go sit down. 24-16. Scoreboard hadn't put it up yet. Second free throw goes up, and we got a lane violation against Henderson State. So he missed that one. We'll get one more opportunity.
Lane violation against Henderson.
That was Jamel Wesley stepped into the lane before the shot. So Hammond will get one more free throw opportunity. His second one is up, and it's good. Josh Smith's going to check back in. Hammond will go sit down. 7-point lead for Henderson State.
Pretty good minutes by Bryson.
The team scored a lot there, so we need some points. Henderson State. KJ Sykes with it. Out deep in the front court. Guarded there by Lamont Jackson. He'll work off the screen. That comes back out front to Oko. 10 seconds left to shoot. Oko drives down the left side of the lane, puts it up. Let's see, they're going to end up calling a foul against Henderson State. An offensive foul on Oko.
I thought they were going to call traveling.
Xavier Oko picks up the personal. His first, that's the 8th team foul. So we're going to get to shoot some free throws here on out. With 5:48 remaining in the first half, Weevils down by 7. Lamont Jackson off to Smedgeback. Smedgeback to Zenit. Zenit takes it to the top of the circle. Right side to Jackson. Underneath they go to Smith inside. Josh puts it off the glass and good. First 2 points from Josh in the ball game. It's 24-19. Sykes had it stripped out of his hands, got it back. They'll keep it alive. Boy, Lamont almost came up with another steal.
He almost got that one.
That's it. Reddy's keep it alive. Outside to Owens. Owens going in against Price. Takes him into the lane. Running jumper's good. Xavier Owens. Owens, our second leading scorer on this team, averaging 12. So he's already in double figures. Weevils throw it away. That's Owens with the steal. Goes down the floor. He's stripped to the basketball. They're going to call Price for a reach-in foul. Ashton's going to pick up his first. 5th team foul against the Weevils.
He should have just let him shoot it.
4:51 remaining here in the first half. It is 26-19. Henderson State leads it by 7. Owens is 2 for 2 from the line in the ball game. Got 11 points here in the first half. He'll be shooting 2 here. The first one's on the way, and it's good. Got Josh Smith, Felix Smedgeback, Jacob Zenon, Ashton Price, Lamont Jackson, and now Smedgeback will go sit down. Valdez will check back in. John Carlos will check in. As at the line, Xavier Owens. They're trying to collect the second free throw. The big guy takes his time there at the line. Free throws on the way, and it's good. He's perfect. 4 out of 4.
He's a pretty good player.
Back to a 9-point lead. Matches their biggest lead here in the first half. Weevils with it front court. Lamont to Valdez. John Carlos. Back to Lamont. Lamont to Isaac at the elbow, just outside the elbow on the left side. Now to Zenon for 3. Zenon fires it and it's good. Jacob makes his first 3 of the game, and it's 28-22. That's the 3rd 3 of the game for the Weevils now. All right. Reddy's back in the front court. Owens working there against Jackson. Little mismatch there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got to get it back to Owens again. He'll get some help from Price. 5 to shoot. Out front to Sykes. Now left side. Shot on the way by Wesley's no good. Rebound. Weevils have it.
Josh couldn't get it, but he jumped high enough to tip it over to Lamont.
Weevils down by 6. Back into the front court. Valdez out on the right wing, trying to go underneath to Smith, get it to him down low, kiss it off the glass too hard. Rebound comes down to Henderson State.
Josh has got to make that shot.
Wesley for Henderson State in the front court. They reset and set up in their half-court offense. Off to Oko. Tavion, he's their leading scorer on the year. Averaging 15 a ball game. Now they go to Sykes. He'll go all the way underneath, puts a reverse layup up and in. Good. Now the little guy, KJ, gets it to go.
He's pretty quick.
Back to an 8-point lead now for Henderson State. So you go under 3 minutes left to play in the half. Lamont Jackson. Off to Price. Price to Valdez. Back to Price down on the left side of the lane. He'll back his man in, goes into the paint, triple team. Price goes up in the crowd, misses a shot, wanted a foul call, nothing there. And Owens comes down the floor, goes coast to coast. He's stripped of it, and he's going to be fouled. He ended up calling the foul on Jacob Zinnin, I believe. Yep, Jacob. He's going to pick up his second personal. We've got a timeout on the floor. It's 30-22. Henderson State leads it. 2:45 to play in the half. We're back in a moment.
Monticello, our small, friendly environment means professors can focus on getting to know each student personally. With 70 clubs and organizations, 10 sports teams, and convenient campus housing, students get an experience that lasts a lifetime. Come see why you belong at UAM.
Ryburn Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
At UA Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice for you.
22, Henderson State's led by as many as 9, but they have led the entire ball game. They lead by 8 at the moment. Right now, Henderson State shooting 53% from the floor. They're 10 of 19 from the floor. 3 of 8 from three-point range, 38%, and 7 of 8 from the free throw line. The Weevils, 8 of 21 for 38%. We've hit three-pointers. We're 3 of 7, 43%, and we're 3 of 4 from the line. They've out-rebounded us 12-11 here in the first half so far. It will be Henderson State basketball as we come out of the timeout with 2:45 to play in the half. Both teams will be in the 1-and-1 bonus for the remainder of the half. And Elga's having trouble throwing it in, has to use a timeout there. We'll keep it right here. It's a 30-second timeout. As
30-second timeout.
The Weevils have missed Isaac Jackson. He got in foul trouble early. He picked up 2 quick fouls. Only played the first 5 minutes of the first half. Since then, we've seen Lamont come in, but Lamont, he's had his moments, but just not the scorer that Isaac is.
He's not the scorer.
But he looked for Ashton to pick up the slack a little bit, or Zinnin, and neither one of them has been able to.
And Ashton stayed over there on the bench for a while, too. So we didn't have hardly any scoring punch in for a while.
2:45 to play here in the first half. On the floor now for the Weevils is Price, Smith, Lamont Jackson, Felix Smedgeback, and Giancarlo Valdez. Elgas finally gets it in, and they'll bring it out here in the front court as they'll set up in their half court. Weevils stay in a man-to-man. Elgas trying to drive against Valdez. Kicks it in the corner. That's going to be McNailms for 3. It won't go. Rebound tipped by Smith. Picked up by Ashton.
That's 2 in a row Josh done that on.
Weevils into the front court. Down by 8. Ashton directing traffic now. Price gives it up to Lamont. Lamont takes it over on the right wing. Back to Price at the top of the key. 12 to shoot for the Weevils. Ashton takes it on the baseline. Long pass out front. Almost threw it away and does throw it away. It was too high, intended for Lamont. Lamont went as high as he could, but couldn't hold it.
And he couldn't hold on to it.
We're 2:04 remaining in the half. It's 30-22, Henderson State with the 8-point lead. And the basketball. James Elgas gives it up out front there to McNails. McNails back to Elgas in the corner. They get it to McNails again. Now out front, they'll leave it with Wesley. Wesley off to Wybrew. Wybrew back to Elgas. 7 to shoot. Outside they leave it. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound, he'll be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by, they're going to call a shot clock violation. They hit the rim before the shot clock went off, I think. And it'll be UAM basketball. I was saying it went off the top of the head of the player.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the same indication as a shot clock violation.
Yeah, the referee messed that up.
A minute.
That's what I thought he was calling, shot clock.
A minute 31 left to play before halftime. Coach Tapp wants to call a timeout. Make it a minute 28 left to play before halftime. It's 30-22. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 30-22. Henderson State's led by as many as 9. I think the Weevils may have cut it to 6 a couple of times, but every time we do, they have an answer. But neither team's lighting it up.
No, really. Neither one of them shooting it very well.
Well, I say that. They're shooting around 48%, both teams, but they just hadn't made many shots.
Yeah.
They took many shots.
No, that's what it is. They hadn't taken many shots.
All right. Out of the timeout, Weevils will have the basketball. Smedgeback is on the floor. Smith, Price, Lamont Jackson, and Valdez. Weevils are going to inbound it right in front of the Henderson State bench. They get it into Lamont. Lamont leaves it now with John Carlos. John Carlos gives it off to Price, out deep on the right wing. 15. Price thought he saw Smedgeback overthrew him. Elgas with the steal down the floor. Ahead it goes. Shot blocked by Smedgeback. And the Weevils will track it down. No harm, no foul. We get it right back. Price driving into the paint. Goes up into traffic. Shot won't go. Rebound on the floor. Picked up by Henderson State. Oh, wow. Jamal Wesley came out of there with it. Wesley into the front court with 46 seconds remaining here in the half. About 20 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock. Elgas gives it up to Wybrew. Wybrew right back to Oko. Oko driving left side of the lane. Kiss it off the glass. Good. Oko, he's got 5 points here in the half, and it's 32-22. Biggest lead for Henderson State in the ball game. They lead it by 10. Shot clock is off. Down to 15 left to play. Valdez holding on to it out near midcourt. Starts to move at 10. Smedgeback. Now to Lamont. Back to Ashton. Ashton drives, goes to the elbow right side in the corner to Valdez. Gets his man in the air, fires the shot at the buzzer, and it's no good. Well, the first 20 minutes are in the books, and it hadn't been pretty on either end at all. It's 32-22. Henderson State with a 10-point lead here at the half. We'll take a break and be back with our halftime activities for you in just a moment.
Monticello, our small, friendly environment means professors can focus on getting to know each student personally. With 70 clubs and organizations, 10 sports teams, and convenient campus housing, students get an experience that lasts a lifetime. Come see why you belong at UAM.
𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥, service you can count on, and people you can trust.
At UAM Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice for you.
Just a bit outside. Everybody give it up one more time for Mr. Harry Lockwood. And thank you so much, our sponsor, Union Bank.
Man, I can't even walk out there.
Henderson State with a 10-point lead here at the half. And
You better hurry.
32-22, our score here at the half. Earlier tonight,
We still got
in
it.
women's action, it was 79-76 of Blossom's fault at Henderson State earlier this evening. As we are at halftime. Let's take another quick break. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
Arkansans have trusted the expert surgical teams at Baptist Health for more than a century. And through the years, we've excelled at surgery that puts the patient first. Heart surgery, orthopedic surgery, neurosurgery, breast cancer surgery, and any surgical challenge you face. At Baptist Health, we put all our effort into perfecting one very particular type of surgery. Yours. Baptist Health. For you, for life.
𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗏 Motor Company. Service you can count on, and people you can trust.
At UAM Monticello, our small, friendly environment means professors can focus on getting to know each student personally. With 70 clubs and organizations, 10 sports teams, and convenient campus housing, students get an experience that lasts a lifetime. Come see why you belong at UAM.
From the very first moments of life, we're there, helping you to build a foundation. With every milestone achieved, we're here to celebrate your success and support what's next. From your first car to your first home, all the way to retirement. Commercial Bank is with you every step of the way. Commercial Bank, your partner through every stage of life.
At UAM Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice for you.
Back at halftime here at Stillman Fieldhouse, the Weevils trail the Reddies by 10, 32-22 here at the half. Looking at the numbers in the first half, Henderson State 11 of 23. That's 48% from the floor. They're 3 of 9 from three-point range. That's 33%, and 7 of 8 from the free throw line. The Weevils, 8 of 23 here in the half. That's 35%. 3 of 8, 37.5%. And we are 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 75%. Biggest stat I see that stands out is we've got 10 turnovers. They've got 5, but they've got 15 points off of those 10 turnovers. We've only got 8 points off of the 5 turnovers they've come.
Yeah, because we're even with them everywhere else. We got 2 more rebounds than they do. And we got the same number of 3-point shots made.
Yep.
We just can't.
Haven't been able to hold on to the ball.
No, we get it inside, but then we get double teamed, and we turn it over way too many times.
It's 32-22 here at the half at Stillman Fieldhouse. Next week we're on the road. Actually, there's only one more home game left for the Weevils, and that'll be 2 weeks from today. We host Ouachita Baptist here at Stillman Fieldhouse. That'll be senior day as well. But next week we're traveling to Oklahoma, take on Southwest Oklahoma on Thursday, then Northwest Oklahoma on Saturday. Then the next Thursday, we're on the road to Searcy to take on the Harding Bison. And then back here to host the Tigers of Ouachita Baptist. That will be 2 weeks from today. We'll take another break. We'll come back and take a look at the individual scoring for you in just a moment.
Arkansans have trusted the expert surgical teams at Baptist Health for more than a century. And through the years, we've excelled at surgery that puts the patient first. Heart surgery, orthopedic surgery, neurosurgery, breast cancer surgery, and any surgical challenge you face. At Baptist Health, we put all our effort into perfecting one very particular type of surgery. Yours. Baptist Health. For you, for life.
𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗏 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
At UAM Monticello, our small, friendly environment means professors can focus on getting to know each student personally. With 70 clubs and organizations, 10 sports teams, and convenient campus housing, students get an experience that lasts a lifetime. Come see why you belong at UAM.
From the very first moments of life, we're there, helping you to build a foundation. With every milestone achieved, we're here to celebrate your success and support what's next. From your first car to your first home, all the way to retirement. Commercial Bank is with you every step of the way. Commercial Bank, your partner through every stage of life.
At UAM Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice for you.
32-22 here at the half. Henderson State with a 10-point lead over the Boll Weevils here this afternoon. Individual scoring's gone like this. First of all, for Henderson State, all we need to do is stop Xavier Owens. He got 13 here in the first half. He went 4 of 5 from the floor, 1 of 2 from beyond the arc, and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. So 13 points for him, leading all scorers. Then it's 8 points for Hunter McNailms. He came off the bench. He went 2 of 3 from beyond the arc. That's his, and then 2 of 2 from the line, so 8 points for him. 5 points for Xavier Oko, their leading scorer, who averages 15 a game. We held him to only 5 in the first half. And then it's 4 points for KJ Sykes, 2 points for James Elgis. They had Wybrew played, Wesley played, didn't score. Also, Jabari West did not score, and Gray Garrison did not score. For the Weevils, well, we got production out of 5. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 7 players that play, but just not a whole lot of it. Ashton Price leading the way with 7. 5 points for Isaac Jackson, who only played 5 minutes of the first half due to some foul trouble. 3 points for Jacob Zinnan. He hit 1 3-pointer. And then it's 2 points for Bryson Hammond off the bench and 2 points for Josh Smith in the ball game. So that means that Lamar Jackson played almost 15 minutes and didn't score, and Felix Smetsback played 12 and a half minutes and didn't score.
We got to get points out of Josh and Jackson this time. Since Jackson didn't play, we're used to him. Usually by halftime, he's got close to double figures, so that hurt bad for him to be over there on one of the chairs.
Again, as we are back at halftime here, 32-22 our score. Henderson State has a lead over the Bull Weevils. In women's action earlier, it was 79-76. Henderson State got the win in that one. Coach Midlick and the Blossoms just came up a little bit short once again. So here we are at halftime, 32-22. Our score here at the half. Henderson State has a lead over the Weevils. We'll take a break. Be back with more in just a moment. I got another box. Shall we open it?
Oh, I'm good. No.
Here at the half. Henderson State with a 10-point lead. That matches their biggest lead at the half as well, but they have led for the entire half. They led 19 minutes and 33 seconds of this ball game.
When Isaac got his second foul, that was the beginning of the downhill slide for us there for a while, and we just haven't been able to get back on track. Maybe with Isaac back in the game, it'll be better, and we got to get the ball to Josh. When he's in a game, he needs to touch the ball.
Both teams head to their respective benches to get their final instructions before we start the second half. Glad you're with us here on KHPM 93.7 FM, your home of UAM Sports all season long. I'm Jimmy Sledge. Sam Johnson alongside, helping on the broadcast of basketball this season. Glad to have you, Sam, and glad to tag along.
There you go. It's been fun. I wish we could have had a little better results, but it's fun watching them. They try hard. They play hard. I can live with it if they're playing hard.
As we start the second half, Isaac Jackson, John Carlos Valdez, Jacob Zinnin, Ashton Price, and Josh Smith will start for the Weevils. It'll be the original 5. And that'll be Elgas, Sykes, Oko, Wybrew, and Owens on the floor. Owens takes it inside, a tomahawk slam by him. Nobody contested it.
That didn't take long.
A 12-point lead for Henderson State to start the second half, 34-22. Zinnin out deep on the right wing, now gives it up to Jackson. Let's swing it left side to Ashton. Back to Zinnin at the top of the circle. He'll give it up to Valdez. Valdez back to Price. Price down to Isaac. Isaac in the paint. Right-handed hook shots up, no good. Josh Smith with the follow, no good. Got the rebound, no good, but he's fouled, and he'll get to go to the free throw line.
Man, we got 2 point blank shots that we missed.
The foul goes against Xavion Oko. His second personal, first team foul. And at the line, going to be Josh Smith. Weevils have only shot 4 free throw attempts, and they're 3 out of 4 from the line here in the ball game. This one's on the way and no good by the big guy. Josh is normally a 64% free throw shooter. He's 64 of 100 coming into today's game, so make him 64 of 101 now. He'll have 1 more free throw attempt. The second one's on the way. High arching shot, and it's good. 34-23. Josh is going to come out. Bryson Hammonds will come in for the Weevils. All right, Elgas will bring it up the floor for the Reddies. He'll leave it out front with Wesley. Wesley goes to Owens out deep on the left wing. Owens trying to split the double team, lost a handle on it, picked up by Isaac Jackson. Isaac all the way down the floor. They're going to call goaltending against Henderson State. So give Isaac credit for the basket.
That was pretty close.
Isaac with 7 points now. It's 34-25. Weevils down by 9. Elgas out front, leaves it with Wesley. Wesley off to Oko. Oko. Right side to Owens on the wing. Bounce pass down low. They get it underneath. That's going to be Wybrew. Wybrew's fouled on the floor.
Hammond.
By Bryson Hammond. His first team foul. So Henderson State will inbound on the baseline with 18:38 to play here in the ball game. They get it into Wybrew. Wybrew right back to Oko. Oko takes it inside the paint, kicks it off the glass, and good. Xavion, we held him to 5 in the first half. He came in averaging 15 per ball game. Looks like Coach Elgas is going to go to him more.
I was going to say, looks like he's going to try to get his.
Isaac gives it up in the corner to Valdez over on the right side. Valdez finally gets rid of it. 9 seconds on the shot clock to get it to Price. Ashton goes inside the lane. Left-handed scoop shots up, no good. And there's a whistle and a foul going to be called against Henderson State. And it's going to go on Tyson Wybrew.
Third personal foul, second team foul of the half.
It's going to be his third, is that what they said?
Yes.
And Ashton Price is going back to the line. You know, the last time we played Henderson State, Ashton went 7 of 9 from the free throw line. He'll make this one here, as he's gone 2 out of 3 today. That'll be 8 points in the ball game for Ashton.
Number 15, Josh Smith.
And Ashton will have 1 more. Cuts it back to 10, can get it back to single digits again. Free throws up, rims out, no good. Ashton misses that one. It's 36-26. Reddies with a 10-point lead in the basketball in the front court. Elgas gives it up to Oko. Oko driving in against Josh, goes up with a shot. It's contested there, no good. Josh finally gets a rebound. He'll leave it with Ashton to bring it up the floor. Price looking for Isaac down low, couldn't get it to him. Now Isaac out on the wing, back out front to Ashton. Ashton drives underneath, throws it away. Smith couldn't handle the pass in the paint, in traffic. Reddy's with it. Wesley off to Owens. Owens to Elgas. Back out top of the key, it comes now to West. Jabari West gives it up to Wesley. Back to Owens on the right wing. Out front again to Wesley for three. Good. Jameel Wesley, his first points of the ball game. It's a three-pointer. They lead it by 13. That's their biggest lead of the ball game. Under 17 to play now. Ashton goes baseline, kick it in the corner, left to John Carlos, missed the three. Reddy's pulled down a rebound again. Elgas trying to go underneath to West, gets it to him, shot blocked. They're going to call a foul on Isaac Jackson. That's going to be his third personal foul. Isaac picks up his third. It's going to send Jabari West to the free throw line. But at this point, you think Coach Tapp's going to have to lead Isaac in the ball game.
He's got to. I mean.
All right, Jabari will be at the line looking for his first point of the ball game. It's 39-26. As West finally shoots the free throw. It's on the way and good. Jabari West, 71% free throw shooter on the year. Jacob Zennon's going to go sit down. And Smedgeback checked into the ball game for the Weevils. As West finally going to shoot the second free throw. It's up. Stays in there, and it'll go down and give them a 15-point lead. 41-26. Wow. Weevils with the basketball, front court. Isaac Jackson. Isaac drives left side of the lane. Now he gives it over in the corner to Price. Price goes to the elbow. Back in the corner to Jackson for three. It's in and out. No good. Reddy's with a rebound. Oko comes out of there with it.
That one should have went down.
Sykes with it for the Reddies. Wesley back to Sykes. Sykes in the paint, kicks it in the corner to Oko. Oko, he'll drive inside the lane, going against Valdez, and puts it up and in good. Xavier Oko, he's got 9 in the game now. They've stretched it out to a 17-point lead. Price, a quick three on the way is good. Ashton nails the jumper from three. Coach Tapp wants a timeout with 15:42 left to play here in the ball game. It is 43-29. They're going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. We're back.
Monticello, our small, friendly environment means professors can focus on getting to know each student personally. With 70 clubs and organizations, 10 sports teams, and convenient campus housing, students get an experience that lasts a lifetime. Come see why you belong at UAM.
𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗏 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
At UA Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice for you.
43-29. Henderson State with the lead. They've outscored us 11-7 to start the second half.
They've only missed one shot of any kind to start the second half.
You're right.
They hadn't missed any free throws, 3-point shots, and only missed one 2-point shot.
4 of 5 from the floor, 1 of 1 from beyond the arc, 2 of 2 from the line. You're right. Turnovers.
You can win, and when you do that.
11 for UAM, 6 for Henderson State. They've got 18 points off the turnovers. All right. Henderson State will have it out of the timeout. Lamont Jackson's on the floor. Felix is out there, smedge back. Here's Oko for a running 14-foot jumper, good. Xavier Oko.
He's
Xavier.
in double figures now.
45-29, back to a 16-point lead. Price gives it up to Zenon. Jacob out to Smedgeback to Lamont in the corner. Lamont backs it up, 8 to shoot. Lamont trying to drive on the baseline, 4 seconds, goes in the paint, puts it up, and let's see, a foul finally going to be called against Henderson State.
Wow, he had to work hard to try to get that shot.
Yep. The foul went against KJ Sykes. His first. Team foul number 3 against Henderson State. 45-29 our score. Henderson State leads it. We're back in a moment.
Monticello, our small, friendly environment means professors can focus on getting to know each student personally. With 70 clubs and organizations, 10 sports teams, and convenient campus housing, students get an experience that lasts a lifetime. Come see why you belong at UAM.
𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗏 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
At UA Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice for you.
45-29. They're on a 13-7 run here to start this second half, and they've jumped out to this 16-point lead.
And they've only taken one shot since the last
timeout
stoppage, and they made it.
Yep.
So they still only missed one shot.
Lamont Jackson's going to be at the free throw line for the Boll Weevils. Looking for his first point of the ball game. He'll be shooting 2 shots here with 14:54 to play in the game. Lamont misses the first one. Lamont hadn't been there many times. 4 of 6 on the year. Shooting free throws. This one's on the way. This one's no good. And Henderson State gets the rebound. Wesley into the front court. Jameel Wesley. Off to Sykes. KJ leaves it out front to Oko. They get it inside to the big guy, and it's stolen away by Jacob Zenon. Zenon came up with a loose basketball on the steal. Isaac sitting over on the bench. We didn't think he'd pull him out, but he's got 3 fouls.
He did.
So Zenon with it. Smedge back. Now to Jackson. Jackson has it to Price at the elbow. He'll drive, lost a handle on it, and he's going to be fouled on the floor by Henderson State. This foul goes against KJ Sykes. KJ Sykes, his second. 4th team foul against Henderson State. Weevils going to inbound on the baseline with 14:15 to play in the game. Trailing by 16. Long pass in the corner to Lamont. He spots for 3. It's short, no good. Josh Smith got the rebound. Handed off to Lamont in the paint. Lamont with the left hand can't get the shot to fall, and Henderson State will pull it down.
We just cannot buy one.
Here come the Reddies back into the front court. Wesley gives it up to Oko. Down to Jabari West. Jabari backing in against Josh Smith. Going to try with the left hand, and they're going to call a foul against the Weevils. Foul goes against Josh. So Smith picks up his second personal, 3rd team foul. And Jabari West is going to be at the line, shooting a pair of them here. We're down to 13:43 left to play. And the officials, not sure what they're discussing, but it's going to be 2 shots for Jabari West. as he takes a long time there at the line.
He really does.
Wow. First one is on the way and good.
I guess if it goes in the hole, take as long as you want to.
Lamont's going to come sit down, and coming in the ball game, Giancarlo Valdez will come in for the Weevils. Makes it 46-29. Second free throw's up. It's good. 47-29. That's an 18-point lead, the biggest of the ball game for Henderson State. Smedge back, Zinnon, Smith, Price, and Valdez on the floor as Henderson State will apply some pressure. Weevils break it. Price gives it up to Smith. Josh goes up with a two-handed slam. Tell you what, Price didn't waste any time getting it down the floor.
No, he didn't. I don't know why Josh, when he gets it that low, why he don't do that every time.
There's Sykes driving right side of the lane, puts it off the glass and good. KJ Sykes, he's got 6 in the game. Back to an 18-point lead now for Henderson State. 13-15 left to play in the game. Ashton to Valdez. Valdez to Smedge back. Smedge back. Back to Valdez in the right corner. Now to Smith. Josh way out on the right side of the lane. Kicks it in the paint. He's stripped of the basketball, but a foul going to be called against Henderson State. The foul is going to go against
Foul charge number 21, Gray Garrison.
21, Gray Garrison. His third. That's team foul number 5. Josh Smith going to get to go to the line. Josh has 5 points in the ball game. He's 1 out of 2 from the free throw line here this afternoon. He takes a long time as well. Free throws up and it's good. All right, 49-32. Into the game now for Henderson State is A.J. Howard, his first action of the afternoon. Smith will have one more free throw. Bryson Hammond set to check in for the Weevils as Smith makes the second one. Josh is going to go get a breather. Bryson will check in. 49-33, 16-point lead for the Reddies. Sykes will bring it across the timeline into the front court. Sykes gives it up out front to Howard, who just checked in. Now off to Wesley. Jameel Wesley thought about the three, pulled it down. Leaves it back to Sykes. Sykes picked up his dribble, gives it back to Wesley. They've got 8 to shoot. Wesley drives against Valdez, spins, fade away from 10, no good. And they're calling a traveling call.
Know about that.
On Wesley.
That was
12:32 to play in the ball game. 49-33. Henderson State with the lead. Weevils with the basketball. They get it to Isaac, who just came back in. Isaac goes underneath the basket in traffic. Can't get the shot to fall. There's Isaac with a rebound. The put back with the left hand, no good. And now Henderson State gets a rebound, but he's out of bounds. So to stay with the Weevils, with 12:14 to play, Weevils will get it back, down by 16. Elgas comes back in. Owens comes back in for Henderson State. And Weiberg comes back in. So Valdez will inbound it. Get it into Price. Now a whistle. Let's see. Foul going to be on Owens. That's away from the basketball when they're trying to inbound it. That is team foul number 6, however, against Henderson State. Weevils get it in. Ashton fires a quick shot, and he's fouled. And he's going to go to the free throw line. And that's Owens again, who just picked up another foul, his second personal.
And he's fussing, and Josh is getting himself up off the floor after he knocked him down.
So Ashton will go to the line. He's 2 out of 4 today from the free throw line. He's got 11 points in the ball game for the Weevils. It is 49-33. Henderson State leads by 16. First free throw by Ashton is up and rims out, no good.
He's not having a very good day at the free throw line.
He's now 2 out of 5 from the line here this afternoon. This free throw is up, bounces around, it's good. 3 out of 6 for Ashton from the line. 12 points in the ball game, and it's 49-34 now. 15-point lead for Henderson State. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. Oko drives, goes along, the floater on the baseline, no good. The tip, no good. Weevils come out of there with it. Isaac down the floor, going to take it all the way down the hoop, kiss it off the glass. It comes out, no good, and a whistle and a foul on the rebound. Let's see who the foul is going to be. The foul is going to be on Isaac. That is his 4th personal foul. And we've got a timeout on the floor with 11:46 to play in the ball game. It's 49-34. Henderson State leads it. We're back in a moment.
Very first moments of life, we're there, helping you to build a foundation. With every milestone achieved, we're here to celebrate your success and support what's next. From your first car to your first home, all the way to retirement. Commercial Bank is with you every step of the way. Commercial Bank, your partner through every stage of life.
𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗡 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
49-34. They've outscored us 17-12 here in the second half, and they've shot 75%, 6 of 8 from the floor.
That'll win if you can shoot that.
Weevils here in the ball game shooting 31% for the ball game. Henderson State shooting 55% from the floor. All right, as we come out of the timeout, Jacob Zinnin, Felix Smedjback, John Carlos Valdez, Ashton Price, and Bryson Hammond on the floor for the Weevils. Isaac just picked up his 4th foul, so he'll sit for a while again. Here's Oko. Oko down on the baseline. His shot blocked by Bryson Hammond. And it goes out of bounds. I say Hammond knocked it out. No, going to give it back to the Weevils. Bryson didn't. He never jumped.
No, I don't think he did either.
He didn't jump, just put his hand up and had a hand on it all the way.
I think
Oko?
I think he was anticipating Hammond's jumping, and he just put his hand up.
Weevils with it back in the front court. Jacob Zinnin gets it. 3-pointer on the way. In and out, no good. Long rebound tipped out, controlled by Henderson State. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗡 come out of there with it. 𝗗𝗜𝗏𝗡 into the front court. And the Reddies set up in their half-court offense as they run it out here. Owens gives it up to Oko again. Now back to 𝗗𝗏𝗡. 𝗗𝗏𝗡 comes off the screen, gets it to Owens. Owens goes down, lost a handle on it. It goes out of bounds. Turnover against the Reddies. 49-34. 11 minutes left to play here in the basketball game. Henderson State with the lead. Ashton takes it, goes in the paint, goes in traffic, throws a shot up. It's no good. He's fouled in there by 𝗗𝗚𝗏. And Ashton's going to get to go back to the line. Tyson 𝗗𝗚𝗏 going to pick up the foul. His 4th. Team foul number 8. Ashton is 3 out of 6 from the line today. He's got 12 points in the ball game. Shooting 2 shots here. First one's on the way, and it's good. Makes it 49-35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've only made 3 field goals here in the second half.
It's just not going in there.
Second free throw is up, and it is good. So that'll make it 49-36. We've cut it to 13 after trailing by 18 here in the second half. Henderson State will bring it into the front court. Sykes running the point, guarded out there by Smedjback. Goes left side to Owens. Owens trying to go to 𝗗𝗚𝗏. Batted out of bounds. Last touch by Bryson Hammond. So it'll stay with the Reddies with 16 on the shot clock. And they'll inbound on the sideline. They get it into 𝗟𝗗𝗓. James 𝗟𝗗𝗓 guarded there by Valdez. And now an offensive screen. Going to be a foul called against Sykes.
He can't believe it either.
Wasn't much of a screen, was it?
Yeah. I didn't think he even touched him.
49-36, but we'll take it. The Weevils get the ball back. Trailing with 4, I'll make it 10:23 left to play. Smedge back, deep on the right wing. Outside, out front now to Zinnan. Jacob picked up his dribble, gives it back to Smedge back. Now off to Ashton. Price, left side, Valdez fires a quick 3. It's no good. Long rebound, goes out of bounds, and there we go back to Henderson State. So the Reddies get it back with 10:02 to play in the ball game, leading by 13. 49-36. We got Valdez, Smedge back, Price, Hammond, and Zinnan on the floor for the Weevils. 𝗟𝗗𝗓 will control for Henderson State as he brings it into the front court. Off to Sykes. Sykes back to Owens on the wing, right side. Way out there on the floor. Now they're back to 𝗟𝗗𝗓. Back to Owens. Owens. Now to Weibrew, backing his way in, lost a handle on it. Weevils pick it up. Let's see, they're going to call a whistle and a foul called against the Weevils. Foul is going to go on Bryson Hammond. His second personal. That's the 5th team foul against the Weevils.
I ain't sure about that one. That one was awful picky.
So Henderson State will inbound with a fresh 20 on the shot clock. They get it in Jabari West. West trying to go up. Got away with a travel. Looked like he came up off the floor. They didn't call it. Now 𝗟𝗗𝗓 in the corner for 3. It won't go. Follows his shot. Gets his own rebound. Then it's blocked by Hammond. And they'll kick it back out to Owens. Wow. Owens leaves it out front with Wesley. Jameel Wesley. 7 to shoot. Wesley. Off to Sykes. Sykes with 2 on the shot clock. Misses the jumper, and it's Felix to get a rebound for the Weevils.
They passed up 2 lot better shots than the one they took.
We've been stuck with a 13-point lead for a while.
Yeah, we have.
Neither team has scored in a while. 8:51 left to play here in the ball game. Price. Ashton takes the dribble to the left wing. In the corner, it goes to Valdez. Right back to Zinnan. Zinnan goes in, forces a shot up, no good, and 𝗟𝗗𝗓 gets a rebound for the Reddies. Down the floor to Owens. Owens loses a handle on it. It's picked up by Hammond. Hammond ahead to Valdez. In the corner to Zinnan for 3, and it's no good. And we can't buy a bucket.
No.
Still 49-36. 8:15 left to play in the ball game. Henderson State's going to slow it down some. Isaac Jackson and Josh Smith set to check in. They won't get in before the media timeout, as it'll be Jabari West, 8 to shoot to Wesley, and now to Sykes. Sykes trying to drive, goes down the right side, high off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound kept alive by Henderson State to get a fresh 20 on the shot clock.
That shot never hit the rim. It hit the backboard, but it didn't hit the rim.
They're going to call, I believe they're going to call it as a shot clock violation.
Well, they're going to go to review it first, but it never did hit the rim.
We got a timeout on the floor either way. 7:43 to play in the ball game. It is 49-36. Henderson State leads it by 13. We're back in a moment.
Very first moments of life, we're there, helping you to build a foundation. With every milestone achieved, we're here to celebrate your success and support what's next. From your first car to your first home, all the way to retirement. Commercial Bank is with you every step of the way. Commercial Bank, your partner through every stage of life.
𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
Monticello Chevrolet.
49-36, Henderson State with a 13-point lead. 7:43 left to play the ball game. And since our last media timeout, neither team's made a field goal.
Exactly.
They were 6 of 8 at our last media timeout. They're 6 of 12. They've missed their last 4. The Weevils were 3 of 12. We're 3 of 16, so we missed our last 4.
After review, the ball did not hit the rim. 7:55 on the game clock, and it will be UAM's ball.
UAM's basketball was 7:53 on the game clock. I like the official coming over and telling us what's going on.
Yeah.
It did not hit the rim, so a shot clock violation.
I think Coach Tapp knew it immediately, and he went running towards half court to get their attention. And it must have been that way for sure, because the coach from Henderson didn't say a word.
Yeah.
He didn't fuss at all.
13-point lead for Henderson State. 7:53 is what they're going to put on the clock. All right. Weevils will have it out of the timeout. Isaac is checked back into the ball game along with Lamont, Josh Smith, Ashton Price, and Valdez. They go to Isaac right off the bat. Down low, he's double teamed. They kick it back out around the horn. The left side to Price. Price driving baseline, gets hammered as he goes to the bucket, and he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot some more free throws. The foul goes against Jameel Wesley. His first personal foul. That is team foul number 10. So we're in the double bonus, but Ashton was in the act of shooting, so he's at the line shooting 2 here. Free throws on the way, and good. He's now 6 out of 9 from the free throw line here in the ball game. Second free throw. It's on the way, and this one finally goes in. It rolled around. Looked like it was coming out.
Looked like it was circling the drain, didn't it?
Wheels have made 3 field goals in the second half. Henderson State's made 5. All right. Reddy's with it. Front court. Oko. Guarded out there by Isaac with 4 fouls. Now they go to Owens. Owens to Sykes. Sykes drives down the right side of the lane. Little fadeaway jumper's no good. And there's Valdez came out of there with a rebound. He'll finally chase it down. Weevils have cut it to 11, but they've done it at the free throw line.
Exactly. And like you say, we're in the double bonus. We might keep cutting into the lead if we could
keep making stops.
Yeah.
Jackson driving, goes all the way underneath, reverse layup, and good.
Yep.
Isaac, he's got 9 in the ball game.
I saw that one coming when he took off with that one.
It's a 9-point lead now. We've cut an 18-point deficit down to 9. 6.5 minutes to play. West out front, lays it out there, drives left side, put the layup up and in. Good. That's Jameel Wesley.
Can't stay in front of him.
Lob pass, trying to go underneath to Isaac, threw it too far, and it's going to go out of bounds off of UAM. The Weevils will turn it over. Only the 12th turnover of the ball game. You know, we had 10 at halftime. We took care of it. We've only turned it over twice here in the second half.
We just can't make a shot.
Weevils for the ball game, 11 of 39 shooting, while Henderson State 17 of 35. All right. Reddy's have it, front court. Elgas gives it up to your boy West. West way out there at the top of the key. Now gives it back to Elgas out on the right wing. Right side to Owens. Owens into the paint, tries a reverse. It's going to be blocked by Josh Smith. Ahead to Price. Price leaves it to Zinnin for 3 on the left wing, and it's good. Jacob Zinnin, his second 3 of the game. He's got 6, and the Weevils have down to 8. Down by 8. 51-43, down to 5.5 minutes to go. Elgas gives it up to West. Jabari. Now to Wesley, trying to go back underneath. Ball stolen away by Valdez. Valdez ahead to Isaac. Lazy pass knocked away by Owens. Reddy's come away with it. Outlet pass down the floor to Wesley. He misses. Has his shot blocked, and the Weevils get it back. We've got to make some buckets.
Yeah, Zenon and Valdez made a good play on that trip.
Zenon gets it to Isaac. Isaac in the paint. Going to go up, go right side, put it up and in good. Isaac with 9. Coach Elgas wants a timeout as the Weevils have cut it to 6.
Wow.
It's 51-45. Just under 5 minutes left to play in the ball game. And we'll take the break with them and be back with more right after this timeout.
Monticello, our small, friendly environment means professors can focus on getting to know each student personally. With 70 clubs and organizations, 10 sports teams, and convenient campus housing, students get an experience that lasts a lifetime. Come see why you belong at UAM.
𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗏 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
At UA Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice for you.
51-45. Weevils have cut that 18-point lead down to 6 here with just under 5 minutes to play. It'll be Henderson State basketball out of the timeout. Coach Elgas called the timeout there. Both teams have 2 remaining. James Elgas controlling. Gets it off to Wesley. Jamal Wesley. Left side to Owens. Owens takes it to the free throw line, spins in the paint, puts it off the glass, count the basket, and 1 as he's going to be fouled. I think they're going to get Josh Smith. No, they're going to get Valdez with the foul. Charlie Carlos, his first personal. Team foul number 6. But at the free throw line is going to be Owens. Xavier Owens. I've got him with 13, 17 in the ball game for him, unofficially. Free throws on the way, good. Makes the 3-point play and pushes it back out to a 9-point lead.
That hurt right there.
4.5 minutes to play. Isaac Jackson into the front court. Gives it up to Valdez as the Weevils set up in their half court. Henderson State stays in a man-to-man. They go to Zenon, back door, they get it inside to Josh. Josh pushes it up and in good. Josh Smith. He's got 9 in the ball game now. And the Weevils trail by 7. Just under 4 minutes left to play. Elgas to Oko. Oko spins in the paint. Left-handed shots up, no good. He's out of control when he made the shot, and there's Valdez going to rebound. Weevils can cut it to 5, possibly 4. This trip into the front court. Valdez fires a quick 3. It's no good. There's a whistle away from the rebound, away from the ball. It's going to be against Elgas. And that's going to put Isaac Jackson at the free throw line. He and Isaac were really going at it there underneath.
I thought they had called it on Isaac, too. I thought, oh, my.
So Isaac could be shooting. Should be 2 shots. There's a timeout on the floor before we shoot free throws. 3:48 to play in the ball game. Weevils down by 7, 54-47. We're back in a moment.
Monticello, our small, friendly environment means professors can focus on getting to know each student personally. With 70 clubs and organizations, 10 sports teams, and convenient campus housing, students get an experience that lasts a lifetime. Come see why you belong at UAM.
𝗗𝗚𝗏 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
At UA Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice for you.
With a 7-point lead, the Weevils hit 4 of their last 5 shots, and that's been Isaac Jackson, along with Josh Smith. But right now in the ball game, Henderson State shooting 48% from the floor. The Weevils shooting 34%. We're 15 of 44. They're 19 of 40. Free throws, they're 12 of 13. We're 12 of 18. And then 3-point shots, they're 4 of 11. We're 5 of 17 on the day. Isaac Jackson at the line looking for his first points from the line. First one's on the way and off the front of the rim, no good. Isaac, a 62% free throw shooter on the year. All right. He'll have one more opportunity, can cut it back to 6, and he does. 2-possession ball game with 3:48 left to play. And Henderson State will have the basketball. As Sykes, KJ Sykes, gives it up to Oko to Owens. Xavier Owens with the dribble, working against Price, takes it to the free throw line, has it taken away, and they're going to call a jump ball. Oh, my God. Operating possession goes to the Reddies.
That's awful quick whistle on that. He jerked it out of his hands.
Josh Smith's the one that came up with it, but like you said, a quick whistle.
You can't call that a jump ball. That's just ridiculous.
They're going to have to go look and see how much time was left on the shot clock, because the shot clock had reset on the possession.
That's just terrible.
54-48. A 6-point lead for Henderson State. Again, they're going to look at it. Earlier today in the women's action, it was Henderson State winning 79-76. Blossoms came up 3 points short this afternoon. All right, the officials over there looking to see how much time needs to be put back on the shot clock. It should be down pretty low, but it will be Henderson State basketball underneath their own basket. At halftime, it was a 10-point ball game. Henderson State led it 32-22. They went on a big run to start the second half, opened up an 18-point lead. And the Weevils are trying to fight their way back into it.
We've cut it to 6 a couple of times.
All right, they've looked at it. They're going to put 9 on the shot clock. Henderson State will inbound on the baseline. They get it into Wybrew. Wybrew off to Oko. Oko drives down the left side, kiss it off the glass, and good. Xavier Oko. I've got him with 13 in the ball game. Back to a 6-point.
He's pretty tough if you let him go to his left.
Weevils. It's an 8-point lead, 56-48. Scoreboard was slow, put it up. Isaac down low in the low blocks, goes in the paint, has it knocked away from behind. It's loose on the floor, a scramble for the basketball. Weevils got it back and then threw it away. Oh. Big turnover there for the Weevils.
Yeah, that might hurt there.
Down by 8. We go to 2:45 left to play in the ball game. Wesley out front to Sykes. Sykes now to Oko. Oko, he'll drive it, take it in the paint, running jumper in the paint, good. Xavier Oko, he got 4 unanswered points the last 2 trips down the floor.
He's pretty good, I'm going to just say.
Jumped it out. Here's a foul out front. Nope, no foul. Just a timeout called by Coach Tapp. 58-48, a 10-point lead for Henderson State. And it's a 30-second timeout, so we're going to keep it here. Again, 58-48. Weevils had cut it to 6. And now they've scored 4 in a row, all by Xavier Oko, who's a leading scorer. Came in averaging 15. He's got 13 in the ball game, but 8 of those have come here in the second half.
The jump ball call about 2 minutes ago, that's turned the game around.
Yep.
Because we had the ball going our way to cut it to 4. And when they called the jump, it's been kind of rough for us ever since then.
2:26 remaining in the ball game. And I don't know what, it was only a 30-second timeout, but they have not whistled for the teams to come back out on the floor. The officials, he's having a word with assistant coach Cole Anderson.
I'm going to say the officials do too much conversing with the coaches and the table.
As they finally blow the horn, that's the first horn. It'll be UAM basketball as we come out of the timeout with 2:26 left to play. Price, Isaac Jackson, Josh Smith, Valdez, and Zennon on the floor for the Weevils. But now, the time remaining becomes a big factor.
Yeah, that's our enemy now.
Price will trigger the inbound, gets it into Valdez. Valdez with the dribble, gives it back up to Price out on the wing. Top of the key, they swing it left side. Now right side, Zennon, back to Valdez. Back to Zennon for three. That one might have been tipped on the way. It comes up short, and Henderson State's Owens gets a rebound. We go under 2 minutes left to play in the ball game. 10-point lead for Henderson State. Wesley, Jameel Wesley, off to Wybrew. Wybrew back out front to Owens. Owens trying to get a Wybrew on a baseline. He steps out of bounds. Couldn't control the pass, and they'll turn it over with 1:53 to play. Weevils get the ball back, still down by 10. We've got to have points every possession. We cannot.
And a stopper, too.
Yeah. All right, Valdez down the floor. Ahead to Zennon. Zennon back to Price out near midcourt. Back to Zennon. Go to Smith. Smith working against Wybrew. Baseline, puts up a jumper from 6. No good. Rebounds. Sykes on the offside for Henderson State. They're going to run some clock and run a limited our possessions. Coach Elgas is going to call a timeout here. With 1:30 left to play in the ball game, it's 58-48. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll remain here. 58-48. Weevils down by 10. And again, UAM, we've had some opportunities.
We just can't get a shot to go down. And then when we do get a stop, we either miss a shot or we turn it over.
In the ball game, 13 turnovers against the Weevils, 16 against Henderson State. Weevils are in the double bonus. Henderson State will be in the 1-1 next foul. Both teams have one timeout remaining here with 1:30 left to play. It'll be ready basketball right in front of their own bench. They'll get it there. Price, Valdez, Zennon, Smith, and Jackson on the floor. Isaac as Henderson State's Xavier Oko will trigger the inbound. Get it in. They get it right back to him. Now to Owens. Owens, left corner to Wesley. Back to Owens. 12 to shoot. They work it back out front to Oko. Oko goes to Wybrew. Wybrew trying to go inside. Ball tipped and stolen away. Smith with a loose basketball. The Weevils throw it down the floor and then throw it away. Oh, my goodness. We had the break going, but just threw it away.
Threw it away.
1:10 left to go now. 58-48. Lamont Jackson's going to check into the game for the Weevils. And coming out, it's going to be Ashton Price. Weevils are going to apply some pressure in the backcourt. They'll look to get it in. Owens throws it in to Oko, and he's going to be fouled immediately right there by John Carlos. And we'll walk to the other end. That'll put them in the 1-1. With 1:09 left to play, we'll walk to the other end, and Oko is going to get to go to the free throw line. He is 1 out of 2 from the charity stripe, 15 points in the ball game at his season average. And Xavier Oko can stretch it back out to an 11-point lead, and he does. Makes it 59-48 now with 1:09 remaining. Oko will have one more opportunity. Free throws on the way, and it's good. 12-point lead for Henderson State. as we'll go under a minute left to play here in this game. Valdez takes it down in the right corner, picked up his dribble, needs some help. Somebody got to come help him. Finally, Josh Smith. He gets it off to him. Back to Valdez. Back to Smith. Smith goes to Lamont. Lamont kicks it off the glass. It's short, no good. Has Smith with a rebound in the corner to Valdez. Almost threw it away. They get it to Zinnin. Zinnin. Long cross court to Zinnin in the left corner. Three-pointer, no good. And there's a rebound by Henderson State. About 5 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock. 60-48. Henderson State, Wesley's going to hold on to it out here near midcourt. I don't even know if they'll even attempt a shot or not. Shot clock down to 10 as Wesley does start his move, goes down the right side of the lane, gives up, puts a layup up and in good. Jameel Wesley with the basket. He's got 7 in the game. And let's see, there's a timeout on the floor. For some reason, they stopped the clock with 10 seconds remaining.
I don't know why.
I don't know why they stopped the clock. No one called a timeout. Weevils will inbound it. 62-48. Weevils can have one more shot as Isaac puts up a three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Henderson State. 62-48. Henderson State's going to get the win. They'll improve to 7-11 in conference play, keep their hopes alive for a postseason berth. The Weevils fall to 5-13 in conference play, 9-15 overall, as Coach Tapp's going to make his way over here to our broadcast spot. Weevils trailed by as many as 18, had cut it to 6 there before they go on to win it by 12. They'll make it by 14. Again, the final score is 62-48. Henderson State gets the win here this afternoon over the Boll Weevils. And Coach Tapp joined us quickly on the post-game show. Coach, hey, they came out and they put a jump on us there to start the second half. We got out by 18, but hey, our team cut it back to 6. And then I thought we had a bad call. I thought it was a jump. They called it. We took it away. They called it a jump ball. That took our momentum away.
Yeah, and you know, and then we come down and we turn it over and come down and miss an open shot, come down and miss one in the post, and then you don't get stops. And I've been disappointed with us defensively. I'll say that. They had 18 turnovers. I don't remember how many they had in the first half, but second half we turned them over a little better. And
we had 10 at the half. We only had 15 for the ball game. So and
it's, you know, we came into this thing and we said transition was number one. Had 13 fast break points, but they had 11 of them in the first half.
Yeah.
You know, so our goal for a game would be to give up 4 points or less fast break points. You know, we gave up 2 in the second half. If we had done that, you know, 2 points in the first half, you're sitting here looking at 9 points. We said we had to keep them out of the lane. You know, at one point they were shooting, I don't know, this is the 4th game in a row we've give up 50% plus from the field after 4 games.
They started out shooting 75%.
Yeah, and it was, we jog back in transition, we get hit on a screen, we give up 3, and then in the second half we started just subbing guys when they didn't do it right, and then we had some more positive production. You know, I thought we kept them off the glass, and then I thought, you know, we didn't do a bad job doubling the post. I just thought transition, and then the ball just getting right at the basket. Physically, I think we're a little bit soft, and then offensively, you know, we said take care of the ball. We tried to make an adjustment offensively tonight, and Lord, you know, guys struggling in shoot around talking about, you know, well, we're running a whole new offense. I don't know. It didn't look like a whole new offense to you, did it?
No, not really.
But, you know, when it's not going well for you, it's easy just to make excuses. So.
Well, and it didn't help that Isaac got in foul trouble early in the ball game. He only played like 5 or 6 minutes of the first half. Finishes playing 18, but almost the entire second half he played, finishes with 12 points. And you look at it, when you're missing one of your leading scorers out there for most of the first half, that doesn't help you any, does it?
No, it doesn't, and then we need him to play better than he's played. But, yeah, no, that doesn't help at all.
All right, we get this one out of the way. We got one more home game. It's 2 weeks from today. We make our long road trip next week. How about Southwest and Northwest? It's tough again.
Yeah, it is. I mean, every game is winnable, and I think, talent-wise, we're good enough to win. But I just, it's bad when a referee says to you, the physicality piece of it really bothers your guys. So, we did not handle that. We have to be tougher if we want to win. And right now, we struggle with that.
All right, Coach. Thank you for coming by. We'll see you next Thursday out in Weatherford.
Thank you.
Coach Chad Tapp here on our postgame show. Looking at the final numbers for you here in the ball game. Henderson State ends up shooting 22 of 43, 51% from the floor. They're 4 of 11 from downtown, 36%. And they went 14 of 15 from the free throw line, 93%. The Weevils, for the ball game, 15 of 49. That's 31%. 5 of 20 from beyond the arc, 25%, and 13 of 20 from the free throw line. Again, it's like the third or fourth game, like Coach said, that we've given up 50% from the field.
We're not going to win if the other team's shooting at 50 or more.
They out-rebounded us 31-27. Individual scoring goes like this for the Weevils. We had 2 players in double figures. Ashton Price finishes with 16. Isaac Jackson with 12. 9 for Josh Smith. And then 6 points for Jacob Zinnin. 3 for Valdez. And 2 for Bryson Hammond. For Henderson State, they put 2 players in double figures. As their 2 leading scorers coming into the game, Xavier Owens averaged 15. He got 18 on the day. Oko averaged 15. He got 17 on the day. So you look at that, and Weevils fall here today. Final score 62-48. Earlier today, Blossoms came up short, 79-676, the final in the women's game. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast here on this Valentine's Day. I hope you and your sweetheart have a great rest of the day. We will be back in action on Thursday from Weatherford, Oklahoma. We make the trip out there next Thursday, 5:30 and 7:30. Hope to have you listening for that one. For Sam Johnson and for Jason Camden back at the station, I'm Jimmy Sledge. Have a great rest of the day, everyone.